What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the 2022 Jordan 7. These are the Cardinals. Before I get into the review and go over the kicks, if you're new to my channel, this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But look, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, you get notified. You can head to the channel, check out some of my latest content. Also, if you are on social media, such as like Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that, you enjoy pictures of sneakers, outfits with sneakers, basically anything sneaker related, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me, I am at iAMTMCII. And lastly, after you watch the video, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. It really goes a long way. Indicate it to me, let me know that you guys enjoy the content, and just motivates me to keep wanting to record these videos whenever I have new pickups. So now that the intro's out of the way for all my first timers, let's dive right into the review. So these are the Cardinal 7s. These haven't retroed much, I believe, since they released in the 90s. We only got one other release, and I think it was like in 2011, I believe. And then now we got another release in 22. Well, it's actually 23 now. But I just scooped them up and got my hands on them. Nike actually was running a sale, and I had some gift cards. So I got these like extremely dirt cheap and way under retail. So get a classic, iconic retro that MJ actually wore for well under retail. Why not? So that's why I scooped these up. And I'm a huge fan of 7s. It's not my favorite silhouette for the retros that MJ played in, but it's definitely like in my top 5 silhouettes as far as the actual silhouettes that MJ played in. So let's dive right into it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over the different kind of materials that we have on here. I'm gonna touch on quality control a little bit, and then towards the end of the video, I'm gonna toss some more feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that stuff. So you guys just stick around, and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything on the kicks. So like I mentioned, we can dive right into your leather material that they used. It seemed like the tumbled leather that they went with, and just the leather in general, seemed like it's a pretty good quality. Just looking at the shoe and from the touch and feel of it, seemed like Jordan Brand did a pretty decent job with the leather selection and how they crafted these together. Sometimes we get some kind of hit and miss material where stuff feels kind of really cheap and synthetic feeling, but seemed like, you know, they tried to get these as close as to the original as possible, and I'm really impressed with what we have here. So overall, the quality and the different leather that you have on here, I'm okay with it. I'm not upset at all. So you're looking at the toe box, you can see that nice tumbled leather on the toe, and just pretty much throughout the entire shoe on the side panels and everything. Coming up to the tongue, you have like that nylon type feel made on the tongue with the Air Jordan. You have that Huarache kind of like sock liner that kind of hugs and fits your foot. And the insole, you got Nike Air instead of the Jumpman. So like I mentioned, they really tried to keep these closest to the original as possible. You see that these went into production March of 22, and they came out towards the end of 22. That's when we got them. Is that bottom, the outsole on the Jordan 7s. I love the way the outsole looked on 7s. One of my favorite outsoles, these, the 8s. They have some real crazy dope outsoles on 7s to me. Come around to the back, you got that 2-3 on here. One thing I noticed when 7s get older, after a while, this kind of starts to dry out and crack on you. I'm gonna do a comparison video of my these and the 2011s, and my 23 still holding up. Actually, the shoes themselves are still holding up pretty good. 7s hold up good to me over time, believe it or not. They're one of the retros that I feel like you can, you know, as long as they're stored okay, you should be able to still rock them somewhere down the line if you do a good job storing your kicks. So that's pretty much it far as the materials go. You guys can see, like, you got a really good grain and quality of materials that they used on here. Jumping into quality control, it's decent. I saw like some minor glue stains, some scuffs and paint issues, just a little bit on here, and that's always the case with 7s. There's always been some kind of scuffs or blemishes when it comes to these little peaks right here. These are never like really perfect and flawless to me. Like every pair of 7s I ever owned, I haven't had a pair that was just like flawless. And even right here, have like a little scuff mark on here. Not sure if you guys can see it. So overall, the QC it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's decent overall. I've seen worse, but it's not too much. And the little blemishes and stuff that I have on here, you guys really won't be able to see that once I toss these on feet and once they're on feet. So overall, the QC is just okay. Not the best, like I said, but it's okay. So that's it for QC. The overall shape and everything seemed like they did a really good job with that slanted look here, and it's more narrow too. Seemed like some of the older 7s were really wide looking on feet, but seemed like they really nailed it and did a really good job on these. So that's that. I'm gonna jump down to the box. So you got your lid style flip open box, Jumpman on top, Nike Air on here, trying to keep it close to the original. Here's your label, your product code, your color breakdown. You can scan this with your camera on your phone and it opens up a link and it just takes you to the regular Nike app. It doesn't take you to like the shoe, it doesn't authenticate anything, but I think at some point that QC code is gonna be used for something, just not sure what the purpose of it is on it now. These were inside the shoe, but I took them out so you guys can see the insole and the Nike Air, but these were in both shoes. Regular kind of cement style tissue that you get on here. And pretty much it as far as the box goes. Coming back to the shoes, show you guys one more look, one more time. Before I take them off here and toss them on feet, do me a favor, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about 7s. It seems like 7s are a hit and miss silhouette. I feel like a lot of people dig them but don't really purchase them. Seem like 7s don't really fly off the shelves, and there's not like a lot of love behind 7s. It seemed like you got select few, you know, like people who absolutely love 7s, and then everybody else just kind of on the fence and okay and don't have to have them. So let me know where you fall, where are you when it comes to 7s. I usually reply to you guys in the comments. If I don't reply back, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that I saw your comment. So let's talk down in the comment section, but I'm gonna take them off here for now. I'm gonna toss them on feet and show y'all guys what they look like on feet. You guys hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your Cardinal 7s. Just want to show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we can just jump right into sizing, then comfort. And usually my most asked question anyway is sizing and fit. So to me, I'm a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and I like a snug and exact fit. I feel like 7s are like a weird fitting shoe. I think if I go true to size, they feel a little bit too roomy, and when I go down a half size, they fit really exact. Not to where it's painful or anything, just that it requires a little bit wear before they kind of break in and start to feel a little bit better. But I prefer more of a snug fit, so I usually go down a half size in my 7s, and my feet are like a medium narrow width some kind of way, somewhere in between there. So if you like that same fit, like a snug exact fit, and you're okay with it feeling not tight where it's uncomfortable, but just like a 1-to-1 sock fit, go down a half size and I think you'll be good. But if you don't like that fit and you want a little bit of room, go true to size, you should be okay. If you have wide feet, if you like a snug fit or kind of 1-to-1 fit, I think you can go true to size and you should be good. However, if you want a little bit of room in your shoe and you have wide feet, you may want to consider going up a half size. It all depends on sizing and preference and how you like your shoes to fit on you. As far as comfort goes, the 7s are pretty comfortable to me compared to some of the other retros. Like the ones feel a lot of, a little flat. You feel a lot of the ground, but with these, they're not as flat feeling. Have a little bit more comfort and squish to them, opposed to some of your earlier Jordan silhouettes and models. So they're not the most comfortable Jordan silhouette to me that MJ played in, but they're definitely, somewhere in the middle as far as comfort goes. So you could definitely casually rock these all day, not be in any kind of pain or discomfort at all. So that's just my take on comfort. But here you go. I won't ramble or talk anymore. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are new, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up here. I have more content to share with you guys, more videos on the way. But until then, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.